Okay. I am so glad you asked. So basically, trying to study my camera. Basically, you want to think about it in the visual of how the moon. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay. You basically want to think about it in the visual of how the moon controls the tides. So think of the tides, okay? This is when the water comes into the shore and then it gets to a max point and then it pulls out again. So on the new moon, it is all the way pulled out, okay? So at the new moon, you set your goals, you set your intentions, you set your direction, you create the routines, plan the habits, etc. And then as you move forward in the month, the tide begins to go in, and at a certain point it's going to get to the max. This is the full moon. This happens 2 weeks after the new moon. So at the full moon, you are now in the height of the energy. And so everything that you set in the new moon era, it is now kind of at its height. You understand it the most. This is the time to analyze what's working, what's not working, and start to let go of things that are not working. So things you said in the new moon that aren't actually in alignment, you let those go, and then you continue the process, but now a more refined version, and then the tide comes out again. And then it gets back to all the way out. It's a new moon, and you just keep doing that month to month. So this is something that you won't really understand until you start doing it consistently and you experience it over the months. It kind of feels like you get an extra push or an extra boost because you begin to be carried by the fluctuations of the moon going in and out. But again, this is something that perhaps your logic brain might not understand. But if when you experience it, you realize like, oh, this is totally a thing. Anyway, yeah.